Sunday, wherever you might be. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. No, good to see ya. I'm feeling kind of in a chug-along mood today. That was a song called Tuxedo Junction that was co-written by Erskine Hawkins. Somebody put in a request for that on my post I made a couple hours ago. So something by Erskine Hawkins, who we celebrated his birthday a couple weeks ago, but I don't think that I've mentioned it. So that's for you, American jazz trumpeter, Erskine. Feeling pretty good today, feeling quite well rested. It's a rainy, gloomy day outside, but that's absolutely fine because it has been hot here. We all know that. It's the heat of summer, August, so let's let it be a little drizzly. Let's just breathe a little bit, let the morning, the afternoon unfold. I had a funny dream last night. I dreamt that I was in New Orleans, which is a good thing, and I was hanging out at a bar that felt like this one that my friend Jeff plays at. It's on Bourbon Street, and there was a jam session, and Lady Gaga was in there singing, and she sang this song. So how about that? Anyway, it's a good old standard. I thought, well, it's a sign. Somebody wants me to play this song. I know I've waited. No, I've been blue. Prayed each day for someone exactly like you. Why should we spend money on a show or two? Because no one does those love scenes exactly like you. You make me feel so grand. I wanna hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme that I'm scheming, dream that I'm dreaming. Now I know why Mama taught me to be true. She meant me for someone exactly like you. Oh yes, I know why I've waited, know why I've been blue. Prayed each night for someone exactly like you. Why should we spend money on a show or two? 'Cause no one does those love scenes exactly like you. Oh, you make me feel so grand. I wanna hand the world to you. You seem to understand each foolish little scheme that I'm scheming, dream that I'm dreaming. Now I know I'm getting warmed up, getting playing here today, getting jazzed. All right, let me check in and see who's tuning in today. Good morning, hello, Max and Maurizio and Patrick and Shuhud and Bill. Hey, Bill. Yep, you got it, guy. Hey, Hal, how you doing? Hey, Rick and Luciano. Buenos dias. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Oh my gosh, magical. Thank you. You see, Bob says, play something cool today. It's crazy hot here on the West Coast. I'll do my best. Something cool, something hot, something in the middle. Hey, Jerome. Hey, Joe. Hi, Michelle. Hi. Oh my gosh, we got friends in Korea. We have friends in all over the United States. We got some friends in Vancouver. Ooh, Dean, that's a good one. Maybe I'll do that one in a little bit. How you doing today, Dean? Well, I hope. Yes, indeed. We've got friends from Italy. Hello from Dallas. All right. Woohoo. A standing ovation from the UK. Oh, how about that? Thank you. Stand up. Stretch it out. We'll keep moving right along. Yes, indeed. Yes, it's been a good week here, though. I posted about it. I had a chance to go and play my trumpet outside, which was a beautiful moment. Whew. You know, I have a wonderful apartment with a view that I can see out the windows, but there's just something about playing into a surface that, feels constricting. So I was very, very lucky to go by the Armstrong house earlier this week, or a couple days ago, 2 days ago, and I'm planning some video stuff, which you'll find out about very, 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 very soon. Let's see. Okay, here's another good one. That'll get us kind of warmed up. In fact, maybe we'll start it slow and then move on a little faster. It's because, by request, this is one that Django Reinhardt played. Many artists have played. Name that song. You'll probably get it for the first 4 notes. take a little break after that one, shall we? That song is called Dark Eyes or Ochni Chierna. That's one to get you warmed up, I guess. I was thinking about Stefan Rembel playing that too. He's just one of my favorite guitarists, expert in gypsy jazz, Django Reinhardt and beyond. Love him so much, and playing that with him is always great. For my musicians, something that I love about Stefan is, we have these kind of little arrangements that people do. We play the melody, and then people take solos. And Stefan does something that I particularly love, which he likes a whole chorus of chaos. When things get really like simmery, then he just says, and then it's just chaos. He's French. It's chaos. For a little while, and that's when he gets really, really crunchy, and then it breaks again into some last chorus. Everybody playing time, and it's so good. All right. Breathe. Breathe. All right, let me see. Checking. Yes, all right. Thank you, JC. You're playing a beat for me on your drums. I love that. I appreciate it. Yes. Again, the trick to be able to play by yourself is to imagine all these different sounds in your head, and I hope I've got different bandmates, things I'm imagining as I listen, and I hope you are too. You know what? Actually, I'll take a question. I'll take a moment to answer a question. Somebody posted on my page. I asked, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to hear, and what do you want to talk about? And somebody, this is maybe a good time to answer. Somebody who said it. Excuse me. Mike Scott. Curious about your practice regimen. Do I start or warm up with scales? Do I have a certain amount of time that I spend practicing or playing, or at a certain time of day? That's a good question. So I just want to say, do I start or warm up with scales? You know what, with trumpet playing, the first thing I'm just trying to do is make a sound on the instrument. I don't want to, scales become habits, etc., but that's up here. I just want to focus on what it is, what it means to make a sound. And so the first thing I do on my trumpet is this. Ultimately, all I'm doing is playing a piece of brass tubing. So I do what's called lead pipe buzzing. It's beautiful, right? Sounds like I'm fox hunting her. I do a little bit of buzzing there, just get my embouchure, get my airflow together. Whew. Eventually put the lead pipe back in and do some more kind of not supposed to be pretty sounding, but just the point of getting the physical part of playing the trumpet together. Those sorts of slides and slurs to get the instrument. I will eventually work in scales, and what I'll do is I'll kind of spider my way through things that expand my range. So starting like this. Maybe like a concert E flat. That was a concert D, but I went up to the third, so it starts a little lower and goes a little higher. That's concert D flat from the root to the fifth, so again lower, higher. Just to give you an idea, again, as a brass instrumentalist, it's like stretching in the morning. Do some scale, like if I do scales, it's not about thinking about the notes. I don't want to be worrying about anything too cerebral. I just want to be focusing on getting my airflow and all the different technical parts of playing the trumpet together. So hope there's a little tidbits to keep you going. All right, let's see here. These are some great comments, guys. I'm going to address them to Walter says, going to order some merch today while there's still a USPS. I'll tell you a little bit about that later. That's a good point. All right, let's see. What else can we... we're celebrating a few birthdays today, a few happy jazzy birthdays. One of them might be a good fit right now. Bill Evans, the incredible piano player, and he's pianist, composer, most famous for recording with Miles Davis and his trio work. He played with Chet Baker. Um, he did a whole album with Tony Bennett, which I want to reference in a moment. But first, I'd like to play his composition called Waltz for Debbie. Here's a little piece of Waltz for Debbie by Bill Evans. Actually, I'll see. Want to mute? Let's do a mute. Let's pull up my Kevin's Easy Bucket mute because it's got a nice calm sound to it. All right, all right. Here's Waltz for Debbie. 1, 2, 3, Little Sweet Waltz for Bill Evans. Happy birthday, Bill Evans. I see another request that I did plan to honor today. Who is it? Who is it? Max. I see you. I hear you. And this is a fun one to play too. Written by Duke Ellington. Everybody, jam along if you'd like. It's called Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me. Cheers for that one. Cheers for that one. Thank you, Max, for that. Oh, that request. Hey everybody, thank you. I see all your comments there, and I really, really appreciate them. It's very, very sweet of you. I'm happy to see you chiming in. Any of those of you too who are out just enjoying the music and doing other things, that's okay too. I want to thank everybody too. I get a lot of private messages through Facebook, and I just can't always respond to all of them, but I do read them, and I thank you very, very much. I'm inspired by all of you, especially the ones who ask me, questions about music and trumpet type stuff. Just keep on going. That's my note for you. I think it was Bob requested something kind of cool because it's hot over there on the West Coast, and it's still early over there, so you must be having a heat wave. No, that's not cool. We want to cool things down a little. Sorry. I mentioned Bill Evans, and he had an album with Tony Bennett. They did this song that I'd love to do today, and this song actually reminds me of a time that I played at the Jazz Showcase in Chicago. And just this week, we lost the incredible owner of that club. He's 94 years old, Joe Siegel. Round of applause for Joe Siegel, NEA Jazz Master. He presented jazz concerts in this club for, I think, 70 years or so. He was never, he was in it for the love of the music and to support musicians and give them a place to play, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his son Wayne are just fabulous, and I had the benefit of going to the club at least 3 times. And what was really special about the Jazz Showcase is special, it's still going, is that you get 4 nights. It's so many shows. It's 2 sets a night, 2 75-minute sets a night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a third matinee on Sunday. So, most places you go in, you get 1 booking, and then the next time you go through town, if you did well, you get 2. But he just gave me 4 nights off the bat, a couple times in a row, and it was such a great just experience to get the band out and get some chops together. And one of the times, I think the last time I went was 2016. Yes, 2016, because the Chicago Cubs were in the World Series that same weekend. It was a trip. Anyway, I spent the whole weekend trying not to, I didn't want to repeat any songs. So we did a lot of new material, and this is the song that we did, and I hope this cools you down on the West Coast. I just love it. Written by Jimmy Van Heusen. Love is funny, or it's sad, or it's quiet, or it's mad. It's a good thing, or it's bad, but beautiful. Take a chance, and if you fall, you fall. And I'm thinking that I wouldn't mind at all. Love is tearful, or it's gay. It's a problem, or it's play. It's a heartache either way, but beautiful. And I'm thinking if you love is tearful or it's gay. It's a problem or it's play. It's a heartache either way, but and I'm thinking if you were mine, I'd never let you go. And that would be but beautiful. I know. There you go, a little piece. Thinking about Joe Siegel again, the Great Jazz Showcase. Yeah, cheers, 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 cheers. Cheers to Joe. And cheers again to his son Wayne that's keeping the club going. It's a great space in Chicago if anybody ever gets through there again. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to catch up on your comments here a little bit. Good to hear you guys. Yes. All right. Thank you. Oh, it's so nice you guys are all answering each other's questions. That helps me out. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's start to rev up. We're not at the end yet. We don't want to do that, but we're starting to rev up a little bit. So, also, whose birthday today? Mae West. Mae West, the incredible actress and playwright from the first part of the 20th century, and she was the creator of a character named Diamond Lil. Who was a showgirl in the late 1920s, and I first learned of that whole art form and scene because of I remember I played at a jazz festival years ago, and they wanted to do a specialty set, Diamond Lil's sort of thing, and so Borgie Borgeson, yes, Borgie, the banjo player of a band from Victoria called the Dixieland Express, he put it all together and pulled up a cast of characters, and so I did that. I was probably like not quite old enough to do this, but I had the black slinky dress and the gloves and whatnot. It was really fun, and I learned this song, this sassy tune by Eddie Green, which I enjoy. Hope you like it too. My heart's sad and I am all forlorn, 'cause my guy's treating me mean, and I regret the day that I was born and that man of mine I'd ever seen. My happiness is scarcely less a day. Baby, won't you hear me say, a good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you're thinking that he's your pal, you look and find him fooling around with some other gal, and then you rage, you even crave to see him lying deep down in his grave. So if your man seems nice, take my advice. Hug him in the morning, kiss him every night, give him lots of love, and baby, treat him right. 'Cause a good man nowadays is so hard to find. Ain't that the truth, everybody? A good man is hard to find. You always get the other kind. Just when you're both thinking he's your pal, you look and find him fooling around with some other gal, and then you rage, you crave to see him lying down face down in kiss him every night, give him plenty love, and baby, treat him right. 'Cause a good man nowadays, he's so hard to find. Yes, a good man nowadays is so hard to find. So hard to find. That one's for Mae West and How. Hey, now might be a good time to say, if you want to learn how to play some instruments, I think I should sign myself up in the piano classes. But I have the joy of co-directing the New York Hot Jazz Camp. It's been going for a couple of years. We usually have a week-long immersive experience in the spring, but this year, for reasons we all know, we had to cancel. So we have just launched a virtual weekend workshop on October 9th to 11th. It's going to be a bunch of master classes, presentations, some interesting discussions, and some jam-along sort of things based around classic jazz material. So look up nyhotjazzcamp.com, or of course we are here on Facebook. We're just starting to announce the faculty week by week, and registration opens on September 4th. So check that out. New York Hot Jazz Camp for my weekend warriors out there that are playing a little bit. Other things I should plug, let's see. As always, I have some merchandise available through my website, briaskonberg.com/shop. There's a tag there. Albums, socks, posters. Oops, that's not a poster. That's a plunger. But actually, I do have a new poster. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. These are available, 11 by 17 new posters available in the shop. Order one today, and I will personally sign it for you or any other jazz friends that you might have. Thank you, Paul Lawson, for putting that link right there. I appreciate it. Yes, so lots of things. You know, I've got a bunch of little projects on the fly, but the New York Hot Jazz Camp is one that I'm proud of. Again, posters, plungers, interesting, unique merch, and charts. A lot of charts. I have songs. I have some charts for my own original material available on the website too. Maybe we should do one of those. I got time for a couple more tunes. I plugged in a minute late, so let's see if I can do this. Somebody requested this recently, and I'd like to share it with you. Okay, now Jay's here. It's okay, you're late. From LA. We waited for you. I've got two more songs if you want to join in. Actually, I could use you guys snapping. Snap and play at the same time. Jesus. Wow, that takes coordination. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I always want to snap on the offbeat. All right, forget that. You guys snap. Mike Katz, Mike and Jackie, you're there. You snap along in tune 4. I've heard it all before. Don't wanna hear it again. Same old song, you're doing me wrong. I've heard it all before. I see that look in your eyes. I know you're feeding me lies. Same old dance, void of romance. book and I know how it ends. The monopoly I see on TV. Heroes die while all the women cry. It's boring to me. Sooner or later, every rock in the river breaks down. Over and over, overexposure is wearing me out, wearing me out. So I black out, get off the grid. Yes, I black out and get off the grid. Sooner or later, every rock in the river breaks down. Over and over, overexposure is wearing me out, wearing me out. So I black out and get off the grid. Yes, I black out and get off the grid. Yes, I need to black out and get off the grid. Get off the grid. Blackout. Thank you guys for joining me today. That is an original song. That's one of the charts you can find online. Hopefully you can play whatever instruments you want to go for it. Yes. Happy Sunday. Thank you everybody for joining me. As always, I hope to see you on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, back here on Sunday at 12. Again, anything that's placed in the tip jar goes to a very good place, and that is to keeping me going, and I appreciate that you all so much. Buy some merch. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.